Are you sure that these aren't too pointy? What's up guys, Jared here with another video game inspired adventure of a movie review. So we all know video game movies really don't have the best reputation. Super Mario Bros., Doom, Assassin's Creed, Mortal Kombat. Whoa, I went a little too far with that last movie, but Hollywood is back at it with the rebooted Tomb Raider movie starring Alicia Vikander. So is this finally the great video game movie we've all been waiting for? Let's find out. So Tomb Raider is a reboot, almost reimagining of the Angelina Jolie movies, mixed with the rebooted, newer version of the 2013 video game. It opens with Laura living by herself, barely getting by with food or money, and then it is sort of revealed that she has kind of distanced herself from the Croft name because her father went missing 7 years prior, and every time she thinks about it, it kind of kills her inside. She then makes a Batman Begins Bruce Wayne comeback to the company in Croft Manor to then discover that her father was something more than just boardrooms and business trips. As Laura gathers her father's research and goes on an adventure of discovery, she soon finds herself marooned on an isolated island in the Devil's Sea and is up against this mysterious dark organization calling themselves Trinity. So from the trailers and promotions, I was like, dang, this is gonna be a new updated Lara Croft. It's kind of gonna mirror the video games and the newer version of her, and I'm happy to say it does. The new rebooted or reimagining of Lara Croft played by Alicia Vikander is pretty much spot on. It did take about 20 minutes to get into Vikander's performance, but she did a great job at bringing the charm, looks, and ferocity of this newer Lara Croft character. It's really tough to nail a beloved video game character, but she does it. Not only does Vikander land the role, but the story and everything in it was constructed in such a way that it paid homage to its video game roots. Having this sprawling story that's rooted in real life, but also having these supernatural elements that are no stranger to the series. Once the story gets started, there's a decent amount of action, and then it kind of takes over with this adventure movie feel, mixed with like an Indiana Jones and Last Crusade, and really keeps you engaged until the final climax. A few other things that I appreciated was Walter Goggins' character. He wasn't really menacing per se, but I liked his angle and basis for his character because he just kind of felt like he had this lost vibe to him. Also, I like the world building of this movie. It kind of does things and sets things up for a much bigger Tomb Raider franchise. However, since this was in fact a video game movie, it definitely came with a lot of fan service that just didn't really fit in. There were obvious callbacks and references like the ice pickaxe, the dual wielding pistols, the bow and arrow to the video games and source material, but some of the scenes kind of just felt like they were showing off game mechanics like, hey guys, remember this from the game? Do ya? Like this scene of Laura running and then grabbing onto a crane and swinging over to another area, her rock climbing, or her falling into a raging river and then grabbing and saving herself at the last minute. These were all really cool scenes, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like they pushed them on us a little too much. Another thing was the opening 15 minutes of this movie. It was sort of rough, it was kind of cheesy. It had Laura delivering this food and then participating in this random bike race for money. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's no punch a shark in the face. But it was difficult to get into this new role and overall tone of this movie. It almost lost me entirely. A few other small things was the fact that it was sort of a simple story. It wasn't anything new, exciting, fantastical. So if you're going into this expecting something brand new, it's not really that. And also the fact that Laura has to kill this guy, I mean, it's for self-defense, it's perfectly fine, but then about 5 minutes after that, she becomes this like cold-blooded killer and it's just like, okay. Overall, Tomb Raider is this fun video game inspired action adventure flick with a solid performance from Vikander and the story sticking to its video game source material, but with too much fan service, a simple story, and a few other nitpicky things. I'd recommend checking out Tomb Raider. It's not a rush out there must-see type of movie, but it's a nice adventure flick with a solid lead. What did you think of Tomb Raider? Is this the bestest video game movie we've gotten to date? Or is this just another failed attempt at the video game to big screen adaptation? I want to hear about it in the comments below. As always, you can find me on the social medias at Jared Buckendahl on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and now Stardust. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see you later.